Hello man, so my name is Simon and this was me 9 years ago.
Wish we could turn back time. That was before he came around.
And this is me now. A lot has happened the last 9 years, and I thought it'd be fun to make a video looking back at my music and see how it changed, and maybe share some things I've learned along the way. So I dove into my discography and I picked out 8 songs that I think show my musical development the best. So buckle up, this is gonna be a trip down memory lane. Let's just dive in. We gotta start at the start. The first song I ever released. This is the first song I ever put out because I thought, hey, this is good enough to share. Be prepared, it's very high school boy who just got broken up with writes a heartbreak song. This is If You Ever Change Your Mind.
And I will give my everything to turn it back to how it was before. Turn it back, can't take it anymore. Cause I just can't realize that I'll be alone tonight without you to hold me tight.
Oh! I remember the ending of the song being really cute.
So I'll stay here, I'll wait here, and if you ever change your mind, then you'll know where to find me. If you ever change your mind.
I mean, come on! That is so cute. That is actually from 9 years ago. It's from August 2016. So this is the first song I ever put out. And you know what? You can't listen to it anymore because I took it down from everywhere, but I'm still kind of proud of it. It sounds pure, it sounds real. Also, you know what's fun? The first song I ever started with was a breakup song. After that, most of my songs were happy. It's like I got all the sadness out of my system with the first song and then I just went to the feel-good music straight away. I meant what I was singing there. I made this because I went through the breakup. It was very real and you can feel that in the song. And I think that's like, also looking back at it, a great like reminder, your first song doesn't have to be perfect. It needs to be real. And you know what? If something's real, it will connect. I mean, a lot of people actually listened to that song and I think it ended up being like #1 in the viral charts in the Netherlands. So hey, that is not bad for a first song. I'm still really proud of that one. Okay, next song I want to play to you is a cover. I have to put it in this list because it changed a lot for me. This song came out 2 years later. It's my cover of Better Now by Post Malone because I was doing these covers where I would like take popular songs and swap the genre, and I remember making this I think on a Sunday in this studio and finishing it and thinking like, I am a genius. Sometimes it goes viral on TikTok again or like a platform I don't even know about, and it's insane what this song has done to me. So I really want to play it to you. Yeah, this is my version of Better Now by Post Malone. If it would have been an 80s. Gotta bring out the glasses for this.
You probably think that you are better now, better now. You only say that 'cause I'm not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've give you anything, would've give you everything. Oh.
Oh man, I still love how this sounds. It sounds so like, as a beginner producer, but I mean, it's all in there. You know, the sounds and the things and...
We were looking forward to the rest of our lives. Used to keep a picture posted by your bedside.
Those backing vocals are like super rough, no tuning or anything at all because I wanted it to sound real 80s. Genius! Oh my god. Amazing. Got a slow clap for that. I remember this video changed a lot for me, so I got a lot more international viewers. I mean, I got on this morning show in Chicago over like Zoom interview. People from Australia were playing this on the radio. It was insane. And I think it gave me like 50 or maybe like 100,000 new followers on YouTube. Yeah, it never would have happened if Post Malone hadn't written a song called Better Now. And I, on a Sunday, kind of bored, wouldn't have played around with these chords and be like, hey, this is funny. Better Now works over this. It's just crazy. And also, you know what's funny? I made this video and I remember showing it to my mom. She laughed so hard and she loved it. Like, she laughed because she loved it so much. And then I uploaded it, no response at all. Like less views than I would usually get. Then after 1 or 2 weeks, it started popping up on Instagram on like meme pages. And all of a sudden we'd get like 1 million views there, 1 million views there. And then 9gag posted it. Then Lad Bible posted it. And it got like, I think cross platforms like 50 million views in like the span of a month, and all these people started to follow me. I just remember it was crazy. And also, it's a great reminder that trusting your gut, if you think something is really good and you enjoyed making it and you feel like this end result is just amazing, there are gonna be people who think so too. It might take a while to find those people, but in the case of this video and song, it definitely did. Let's go to song number 3. This one is called Wave. It came out in 2019, and it was one of the first songs where I felt like, hey, this is my sound. I'm like discovering my lane here. And the fun thing is, I do this thing on YouTube where I write a song together with my followers. Woo! That is cool. And this is the second video where I tried that, and it just felt so good. I was like, we gotta put it out. So we put it out, and I think it has like 6 million streams, which is amazing. Let's just listen to it. Oh.
Sipping on cheap sodas, watching how the sun goes down. Don't want it to end yet. Tell me about your friend yet. I don't wanna go right.
Oh my god, it's so nostalgic. Such an interesting structure. Chorus, verse, pre-chorus, solo, pre-chorus. No verse 2. Oh my god, does it have a fade out? It has a fade out. Man, that just puts a smile on my face. It's so nostalgic to watch this back. Also, I love the fact that for this video, we've written this song together. Let's just include everyone in the video too. So I asked everybody to send in videos. I remember that edit, I had like one email address and I got like hundreds of videos. That edit took a while, but it was so much fun to do because everybody just was kind of like having fun with the song, you know, kind of like dancing or doing whatever. Amazing. What I love so much about this like chapter and all the songs that we made together on YouTube during this like era is that like my sound felt very like super like surfy, beachy, poppy, kind of like that vibe. It was so cool to do that together and like take input from you guys and then make the song with that. And what I remember is I would always ask people like, what kind of song do you want to make? Like slow or fast, happy or sad, like guitar or piano? And people would pick a fast, happy guitar song every time. So during that period, we made a lot of songs that had like a high tempo, were sounding happy and had a lot of guitars in them. So, you know, it's kind of like the fast, happy guitar era of Blanks. That brings us to song number 4, Stranger. I kept doing these videos where we write songs with you guys, but I remember this video being a little different because usually we would write the happy fast guitar song, but this one, I think it was during COVID. It came out December 2020, so this is like mid-COVID, and everyone was feeling differently. I could tell. I also started with a different question, so I was like, do we write a ballad or like a bombastic song? Because I thought maybe that like switches up the vibe and keeps the video more interesting. And everybody went for a ballad with guitar. And then I came up with that like guitar chord progression, and I remember everybody being like, oh my god, that is perfect. And then when asking for lyrics, like everybody came through. It was like we were all simultaneously going through something similar where you feel kind of lost, you're feeling out of place, you don't really feel like yourself, and that created this song, Stranger.
Stranger in the mirror, how'd we come so far?
I got goosebumps.
Only to commit it for us to grow apart. I'm scared I won't find my way back in time.
Oh man.
I see in the reflection somebody down on their knees, staring those eyes, see the lie in disguise. I'm like a stranger to me. I'm like a stranger to me.
Oh my god. It kind of caught me off guard. Man, that's a special one to me still. It's I feel like it's an emotion you come back to every now and then, you know? You're like, you have these seasons in your life, you know, where you feel really yourself, good, everything's going well. And then you have these seasons that are meant for, I like to think about it as figuring out. And this was written in a season where everything just felt really hard to figure out. It's still one of my favorites to play live. We do this extra like big outro, which is really like sick and just like epic. Man, I remember making it and being like, this feels amazing, but it's very different. But you know what? It doesn't really matter. It's just for the video. And then the video came out and the response was so amazing. I was like, okay, well, maybe this is like my sad song. You know, every artist has like their sad song. And I think this was one of the most special songs that I put out, like judging from the response I got from it. Holds a special place in my heart. And also it was kind of scary to try this, but what was really cool was that I could feel that my audience, you guys, would like grow with me. And a song like this was what we all wanted and needed somehow. I'm just really glad with how that song turned out. Song number 5, I discovered the synthesizers. This song kicked off like my big synth era. I remember buying this one, being obsessed with it, using it in every song. I remember one day just playing these chords. Oh my god, there's something about that that still feels so good. And it's all, I recorded it on that, I just played it, it's real, it's like analog beauty. And it was kind of like fun to reinvent myself that time. I remember making this song and being like, that's the one. I had that, I started writing, and then I came up with What You Do To Me, and it sounds like this. Catch me overthinking, looking for reasons why I'm getting so tired. I love how my vocal sounds in. Woo! And I try to keep it together. I don't want to lose it again. I need you now to get me out of my head. 'Cause baby, when we touch, it's like the whole world stops. And I wish you knew what it is you do. 'Cause when you say my name, oh. Personally, one of my favorite songs I've ever worked on. It's just like, I still love it. I remember making it. It was also in this studio, and I just remember making that hook first. No verse, no pre. I think I had like 4 different verses, different pre-choruses. It felt like I reinvented my sound, and it felt super effortless. Same as with Wave. I remember making Wave and being like, whew, this feels like me. This feels awesome. And I remember making What You Do To Me and being like, this feels like the new me. This is it. That's it, you know? Reinventing your sound is a little scary, but I remember with What You Do To Me, I was like, okay, no, this is it. Perfect. I love this. And I feel like everybody who listens to my music is gonna love this. And you guys did. The response to this track was great. And the track ended up being the first of my album. It like inspired the whole album and the sound of it. And this one just has a special place in my heart. Also, because there's so much like cool lore around this track. Phineas reacted to a TikTok of mine off this track. He was like, this is so good. Freaking Phineas, you know, the producer. And I remember Ryan Tedder liking a reel about this song. It was a crazy adventure. It was kind of like the start of a new era. Whenever I listen back to it, I'm like, oh man, sounds so good still. I love it. Number 6, Breathe In, Breathe Out. This is an interesting one. I just made the whole album around the What You Do To Me kind of like synthy sound, and I felt like, hey, this like 80s sound is so big right now, I'm like growing a little bit tired of it. So I need to change it up. I need to like make something that feels interesting. This is a song that I made with my followers in 2021. And I remember doing the video, filming it, writing the song, and finishing it, and I just forgot about it. And I remember at the end of 2022 being like, maybe I should listen to it again. I started working on it, and I was like, why didn't I put this out? It feels so good. So I finished that track, and I put it out in January 2023. This was like the first one where I had like a little TikTok moment. I had like a little dance, and I came up with like some movements, and people would do that, which was really cool. Let's just listen to it first. This is Breathe In, Breathe Out.
You told me you knew what you were doing. I'm telling you now, if I don't have that report on my desk by the end of this day, you don't need to bother coming back.
Oh, okay, okay. Also, the music video.
I've been high, I've been low, I've been running from the radio. It got me feeling oh so lonely. I think it's time to let it go. Say goodbye to all my goals.
I just can't sit still.
I'm not playing karaoke. The sunlight sets me free.
Oh.
This is all I need.
See if I remember to dance.
I just gotta breathe in, breathe out, call a friend, leave the house, maybe take a different road. I just wanna feel the sunshine, get a car, enjoy the ride. Tell me where you wanna go.
Hey! Oh, I remember filming this scene. It was so much fun throwing all the papers around.
Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. I just gotta breathe in, breathe out, call a friend, leave the house, maybe take a different road. I just wanna feel the sunshine, get a car, enjoy the ride. Tell me where you wanna go. I just gotta breathe in, breathe out.
And back to work, baby. Man. That deserves an applause too. You know, I remember making this song and I learned a lot about drums during like the previous album before this. And I remember when I wanted to make this, I wanted the drums to feel more like a band. And it definitely does. The whole What You Do To Me era with all these drums kind of feel like very processed, very like drum computery. And this is like a bunch of acoustic layers on there. Still programmed, but it feels way more acoustic. Also with acoustic guitars, I wanted it to feel more real. And it's such a fun song. Oh, if you've never been to a concert, you gotta come because this is like live, it's so much fun. We do like a contest. I say breathe in and people scream breathe out. I want them to scream louder and louder and people go like ballistic. It's awesome. I do remember that this era felt a little bit more uncertain. I was challenging myself to change my sound, but I didn't really know what it was gonna be. And I remember this being like the first song that felt like, hey, this might be something. I'm onto something here. And then the rest of this And So It Begins EP came after this track. But this kind of like was the start of again, a new sound. This was 2023, so this is 2 years ago now. But this track is a great segue into the next one. Number 6, which is called Love Situation, or as I like to call it, 911 Love Song. And that one has a crazy story. Also a song we written together. I didn't pick this song to be released. You did. We made that song in October 2021, and I put it out in February 2024. I put it out as like a bonus track on the EP because I felt like sound-wise it fitted with Breathe and Breathe Out. It made sense. And I was like, okay, you guys have been asking about this track for like 3 years. You know what if I just release it? Because I remember writing that song in the video and like kind of rushing the lyrics of the first verse and just not really feeling it and being like, well, maybe that song is just not it. And I just forgot about it, but you didn't. So after 2.5 years, I was like, you know what? Let's just give it a shot. And I reworked it and it became the biggest song of the EP. I remember thinking of this song as being like too simple. It's just like a too safe love song, but it's so catchy. You know, looking back, I don't get why I didn't put it out earlier because I just had to learn to appreciate this song because right now it's one of my favorites. Also songwriting wise, I'll just play it for you first. This is Love Situation.
You look so different. It only took you about 11 minutes to get me wondering how I could have missed it. But I'm seeing it now. Something's changed by the look in your eyes. I think we got a love situation. 911, what's your emergency? Someone stole my heart
So
down
catchy.
the station, ripped it out of my chest, and now I'm falling. And I'm scared to death. I want your hands on me, but I don't want to lose a friend. No, I don't think I can keep pretending. You make summer feel never ending. Maybe I'm falling. Would you catch me if you can? Think we got a love situation. 911, what's your emergency? Someone stole my heart down the station, ripped it out of my chest, and now I'm falling, and I'm scared to death. I want your hands on me.
Oh man. Applause lost to you. This is another video made with the community, and people were so fun. They sent me these videos of like 2 minutes of them having fun to this song, and I edit like the fun parts together, and it's such a feel-good vibe. Whenever I watch this, it makes me happy. I'm so glad I put out that song, because also this one had this moment on TikTok. It actually brought a lot of new people in. Live, this is insane, because people like scream these lyrics, which is amazing. One of the most insane feelings ever. Sometimes you're just too close to whatever you make to be able to see if it's good or not. And this clearly was good. I just didn't know. I couldn't see it. I can really hear everything that I've learned over the last like 6 years of making music in this song. Like the drums sound really good. I think it's poppy, but still like a little indie. It's kind of like all the eras that came before this, all the knowledge and all like the stuff that I learned are basically combined in one song. Also the pre-chorus melody, which is right before the chorus, comes back in the second half of the chorus. It's kind of like a B part, which songwriting wise makes it so catchy, and which I did on accident, but is so amazing. For example, there's this song now, Gabriella by Cat's Eye. They do the same thing, and I was like, you know, I kind of like invented that trick. I didn't. That's a joke, but it's really good and I love it, and I'm glad you kept reminding me to put this out. And that brings us to right now, number 8, which is Won't You Be My Baby.
Won't you be my baby? You got me going crazy. Somebody please come save me. 'Cause I'm going down tonight. What's it gonna be? 'Cause you give me that look and it's working on me. Oh baby, just one touch makes it harder to breathe. I'm going down, down, down. Won't you be my baby? 'Cause you got me going crazy. Oh, please come save me. 'Cause I'm going down tonight.
I love that. That's the newest one. That's the sound right now. And you know what? That song makes me want to take off my jacket. I've been making a lot of music over the last year, and I feel like this is the first song that makes me feel a similar kind of way, just like Wave and What You Do To Me and Breathe In Breathe Out did, where I'm like, hey, this feels like something which is fresh and new, but feels really like me. It's amazing. My whole goal for this like new era that is starting right now is to impress myself. And it's kind of challenging because the last 2 years I've worked a lot as a producer for other people, which means somebody brings in the vision and you make sure that it's being packaged nicely into a song. And if I write for myself, I have to bring the vision and also do the packaging. So I have to be an artist and a producer at the same time. I have to wear like 2 hats at the same time. And if I'm not really sure about the vision, like producer me will take over and be like, oh, okay, well then we'll do this and this and this and we'll follow the formula and we'll have a good song. And don't get me wrong, we'll have like a decent song, but I think the part that the artist brings to the song, the vision and like the idea and how they wanted it to sound and how they want it to feel, that's what makes the song special. And then the producer will make sure that the song is good and it will work and that it's like ready to put out into the world. But without that vision, it's just gonna be like, it's just gonna be a song instead of it's gonna be a song, you know? Did that make any sense? Right now my goal is simple. I wanna have fun and I wanna impress myself, and I wanna create as Simon the artist first and then bring in Simon the producer later, you know, to finish it. I just wanna listen to my own stuff and be like impressed. I don't wanna be like, that's catchy, I love it. Sounds like what I would do. I wanna listen to it and be like, oh, they're going there. Oh, why is he doing that? Ooh, it works. That is cool, you know? So that's my motivation for this new era of Blank's music. I've been thinking a lot about this. What do I want to do? Do I want to produce more for other people? Do I want to do Blanks? It's like, because it's hard, I'm like basically doing 2 jobs at the same time. Being an artist is hard enough as it is, and also being a producer songwriter is hard enough as it is. Why do both of them? I just want to be like Jack Antonoff and John Bellion and Brian Tedder, you know? Work with the greats and then also have this super cool artist project. It was a lot of fun to listen back to these different like chapters of my musical journey, and every chapter served its purpose, you know? In some parts I discovered the synths, in some parts I discovered more about songwriting or more about drums, and it's really cool to see that I'm growing. I mean, it could also have been the other way around. In that case, I should probably stop, but it's good to see that I'm still improving, and I really want to try to keep improving and keep improving. And what I've learned from this is that if you're a creative, don't rush your evolution. Your evolution happens when you make stuff. And I mean, you could definitely try and challenge yourself and reinvent yourself, but if you're doing it for the sake of reinventing, instead of making something that's true to who you are as a person, I feel like it's not going to connect. And if you make something that is true to who you are, true to your personality, people will feel that. I think making something that is you is the most important thing. And basically that means that if you grow in life, you'll grow as a creative. Get out there, go live, go have some experiences, go do something crazy, go do something fun, learn from it, and take that back into the studio, or paint about it, or write about it, or do whatever you want to do. Get creative with your experiences, and you will grow as a person and also as an artist. And if I'm really honest, it's kind of scary every time you reinvent yourself, even if you find like the thing, because I feel like I stumbled upon my thing right now, and it feels like that, stumbling, and it kind of feels like starting over, because I've never made stuff like this before, so now I've got to like figure everything out again, and that's the fun part. So let's just figure it out together. If you want to be part of the process, don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Instagram, stuff like that. And I appreciate you watching this video. See you in the next one.